welcome to the Isle News. Now, as you guys know, there's been a lot of changes in the brand new update, mostly kind of bug fixes and animation changes, stuff like that. A few stat updates. Rex is now apparently God, and then Giga has been re-implemented, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. Now, the first thing I want to mention is a huge congratulations to the Isle itself. It's been seeing a massive boost in popularity. A lot of streamers and YouTubers have been covering it, and it's been getting a lot more sales. It's even been hitting, I think, the first page of the Steam top sellers, which is absolutely amazing. Congrats to Dondi and the team. Now, I've been playing this game for a long time, and it's a little sad to see something that I've been kind of exclusively keeping to myself become so popular. On one hand, I'm sad, and on the other, I'm really happy. So I just want to say welcome to everyone who's new to the game, all the people who are streamers and YouTubers, and all the people who are playing the game now that are new to it. Welcome on behalf of me and the Isle community. We're happy to have you. Now, what you're seeing on your screen right now is the Neuro Carnot. Now, this is actually designed by Tapwing. It's on her DeviantArt. I'll have a link down below for you to check out. She actually made this before she was a dev for the Isle, and as we know, she has been officially hired on, and some of her designs have been considered canon. Now, Dondi actually showed this version of the Neuro Carnot in Bikeman's stream, showing him what it looks like. So that leads me to believe that this might actually be what the Neuro Carnot looks like when it's fully implemented into the Isle. Now, don't take what I'm saying as absolute truth, as I'm not 100% sure, but I think him showing Bike, he wouldn't just be showing it because he thinks it's cool. I think he'd be showing it as maybe a future design for the Isle. And I'm not really sure if he's talked about this on stream or whatever. I haven't found anything about it. But if this is the design for the Neuro Carnot, then it looks really cool. Now, I think this is a long way off. I don't think they've been modeling it. I don't think they have any plans of implementing it anytime soon. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool to share with you guys. Now, moving on to actual news. In the brand new update, they changed a lot of stuff. Now, looking down this list, there's a few different changes. We can see added new animation set for Juvenile Packy jump animations and ability, which is cool. Having a Packy jump is actually pretty nice. Added new locomotion animation set for the Suko. Added new Camarasaurus stomp attack for reasons. Slightly increased the bleed resistance of subadult Rex. Adjusted Ceratosaurus to be slightly faster. As we guys know, he was meaning to actually get a speed update, which is nice. Fix the Albertosaurus model and animations. Now, this guy currently isn't in survival, either is Chimera, so it's kind of weird that they are kind of adjusting their models for sandbox players, but maybe that means they're coming soon? I'm not sure. They also adjusted the Trike's turn in place rate so he can't murder everyone by himself. So basically, he's going to turn slower. Now, I tested this. It seems like he definitely alt turns a little bit slower. And his Z turn, I'm not really sure. I'm not really a Trike player, but his Z turn seems to be about the same. And his normal turn might be a little bit slower. I'm not 100% sure. But Trike is already kind of God. It can take on multiple Rexes, right? Unless the Rex players are really smart or really good. So it's nice to see this sort of change, and it definitely makes sense in the role that Trike kind of fits. And the Sub-Rex also got a bleed resistance buff. Now, from my understanding is I think the Sub-Rex will be getting a buff overall, so it can't just be murdered by everything. Now, another change that they didn't really talk about, at least not that I could see in the patch updates, and I've read through it a couple times, Rex apparently got a speed update. This clip you're seeing right here is actually courtesy of Miss Catbug. I'll have her channel linked down below, and she also gave me permission to use this clip, which is very nice. It actually shows the Rex speed compared with a lot of the other carnivores. And it is really fast. I'm assuming they're going to be fixing this because apparently a big balance change is coming to the Isle soon. Hopefully within the next couple weeks, I'm not 100% sure, but they are going to be balancing all the creatures better so it makes a better ecosystem. So expect everything you knew about pretty much all the dinos to be different in the future. I'm assuming a lot of them are probably going to be kind of the same, but we're going to see some just general rebalancing of everything so it makes sense in the ecosystem. I've said ecosystem twice now. But anyways, Rex is actually faster than Giga right now, which is very strange. It is faster than Suko. It is basically the exact same speed as Aloe. Apparently Aloe is slightly faster though. And Dibbles and stuff can't actually outpace it either. So it is faster than a lot of creatures. So people playing Rex right now are going to be seeing a huge advantage, at least until the stat rebalancing actually takes place. Now you can see through the scrolling list that the Giga has returned. Now, according to my knowledge, the Giga only had a skeleton update because it was like way too large and they were having problems with it. But his skeleton is different and he seems to be smaller. As for his stats are exactly the same as before. There's been no difference in the Giga according to my knowledge. Now, another big update to the combat is the bleed change. Bleed will now no longer kill creatures. If a bleed damage tick actually tries to bring a creature below 10%, it will not damage the creature. So the most you can bleed something is down to 10%, then you got to kill it with bites yourself. Which actually I kind of like. I'm not sure if people are hating this update or not. I haven't really checked the Discord or anything, and I haven't played since the update has hit. But I like this change because I like battles that kind of last a while. I remember when I was playing Spino and we were fighting the Trikes, it felt like we were evenly matched and it felt like the battle lasted a long time. And I don't know, it just makes the battles more enjoyable to me. But the one thing is going to suck is we're very used to bleed killing things. So you kind of bite things or whatever, however many times, 4 times, right? And then you can expect it to die. That's no longer the case. So you're going to have to wait until they kind of bleed out and then go in for the finishing strike. And hopefully this is a good sign that they're rebalancing stats, they're making bleed a little bit better, and they're kind of taking the game into a direction where things are going to be more fun. And I hope this also includes more combat updates in the future. There's a mention of Bone Break in the update, but they don't really say anything about it, so I'm not sure if Bone Break is going to be changed or not. Also, another thing you'll notice is if you run a server, there's actually new commands you can use as a server admin, and it's going to make your job easier, which is also really nice. Some quality of life updates. So yeah, this update's mostly been a bunch of just random stuff that they changed. A lot of it for the better, in my opinion. A lot of stuff was needed, and hopefully it leads to future improvements. Now, the second patch that came out right after this, you'll notice that they actually increased the max bite damage of Neuro Carnot and Dilo by quite a lot, actually, almost doubling some of them. And in the case of Dilo, they actually brought it from 15 to 200. I'm guessing this is because of the bleed changes, so we'll probably see a lot of this sort of stuff be changed in the future balance update when it happens, because things will not be able to just die from bleed anymore. Anyways, guys, that is basically all I got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to smash like. I love your faces, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, Dondi, where's the mating DLC? We need the mating DLC!